It was a quiet afternoon in a small town in Ohio, the kind of place where everybody knows each other and news travels fast. The local convenience store buzzed with the usual activity, a few customers browsing the aisles, chatting softly, picking up snacks or drinks as they went about their day. Behind the counter, Darnell Watkins stood scanning items and ringing up customers, his face calm but eyes weary. Darnell was a single father working long hours just to make ends meet, balancing multiple jobs and a household that depended on every penny. Suddenly, the bell over the door jingled sharply, and heads turned. To the surprise of everyone, a familiar figure stepped inside. President Donald Trump. This unannounced visit was part of his 2025 tour aimed at connecting with everyday Americans. Flanked discreetly by Secret Service agents near the entrance, Trump appeared confident and ready to tout the successes of his administration's economic policies. "I'm here to see how things are going," Trump said, waving to the small crowd that gathered quickly near the counter. "We're building a tremendous economy, the best in years, believe me." A murmur ran through the room. Some customers nodded with cautious optimism. Others seemed skeptical. Darnell finished ringing up a customer's purchase, then looked directly at the president and spoke up. "Mr. President, with all due respect, your economy isn't helping me feed my kids." The room fell silent. Trump's brow furrowed, eyes locking onto Darnell. "Excuse me, what did you just say?" Darnell took a breath, steadying himself. "Food prices are through the roof. I'm working double shifts here, and I still can't afford the basics for my family." "How is that tremendous?" The president stepped closer to the counter, his voice sharper. "Look, we've got the best economy in years. Jobs are up, the stock market's booming, everything's up. You're telling me you can't afford food? That's not what I'm hearing from most people." Darnell shook his head, feeling the weight of every word. "Most people? I'm standing right here, telling you my reality. A loaf of bread costs double what it did 2 years ago. My daughter loves cereal, but I can't even buy that anymore." Trump fired back quickly. "Inflation's a problem, sure, but we're fixing it. I've got the best people working on this. Believe me. You think I don't care about your daughter? I care about every American." Darnell leaned forward slightly, hands still behind his back. "Then why aren't things getting better for people like me? I'm not seeing the fixes you're talking about." A middle-aged woman, Mara Hensley, stepped from the aisle. "He's right, Mr. President. I spend half my paycheck on groceries now. It's not adding up." Trump turned to Mara, nodding thoughtfully. "I hear you, I do. But let me tell you, we're fighting global forces here. The previous administration left us a mess, a total disaster, and I'm cleaning it up. We've cut taxes, brought jobs back, and strengthened food production, but it takes time." Darnell interrupted, frustration growing. "Time? My kids are hungry now, sir. I don't have time to wait for your plans to work." Murmurs of agreement rippled through the crowd. Some nodded with sympathy toward Darnell. Others whispered their support for Trump. "You're a hard-working guy," Trump said, pointing at Darnell. "But you have to understand, we're doing more than any administration ever has. Farmers are producing more. Trade deals are fantastic, and we're bringing down costs. You just haven't seen it yet, but you will." Darnell shook his head. "I don't need promises. I need results. Last week, my grocery bill was almost my entire paycheck. How am I supposed to live like that?" "You're not the only one struggling," Trump replied. "I get it, but we're not sitting around. We have big plans to lower food costs, working with the biggest companies to make sure prices come down. Believe me." A truck driver named Kelvin Dorsey stepped forward. "Mr. President, I voted for you, but Darnell's got a point. Fuel prices are up, food prices are up, everything's up. What's the plan to fix this now?" Trump met Kelvin's gaze steadily. "Fuel, food, all of it. We're tackling it head on. I've got a team working on energy independence, the best team. We're producing more oil, more gas, and that'll bring costs down. But miracles don't happen overnight. We're fighting a global crisis. But you keep saying you're fighting, Darnell pressed. When do we start winning? My kids can't eat your promises. Trump's tone softened, the sharp edge fading slightly. I don't like hearing that. No, kids should go hungry, not in America, not on my watch. Tell me, what's the biggest thing you're struggling with? Darnell hesitated, then spoke quietly. Everything. Milk, bread, eggs, the basics. I'm choosing between feeding my kids and paying rent. Trump nodded solemnly. That's not right. We're going to fix this. My administration is working on subsidies for farmers and direct relief for families. You'll see it soon, very soon. Mara spoke again, voice weary. Subsidies for farmers don't help me at the checkout line. I'm paying more for less. It's killing us. I know it's tough, Trump replied, but we're getting there. We've cut regulations, driving up costs, and are negotiating with grocery chains to lower prices. It's happening. You've got to trust me. Trust is hard when I'm staring at empty shelves at home, Darnell said, frustration clear in his voice. I'm doing everything I can, but it's not enough. Trump noticed Darnell's hands behind his back. Wait, what are you hiding back there? Like you're keeping a secret. Darnell paused, then slowly revealed a small notebook. Not hiding anything, sir. This is my budget book. I keep track of every penny because I have to. Didn't want to show it, but since you asked, here it is. He opened it to a page. Look, last month, I spent more on food than on rent. That's why I'm so frustrated. Trump stepped closer, examining the notebook. That's a lot of numbers. I'll give you that. But let me tell you something. I'm not just here to talk. I'm here to listen. You've got my attention. We're going to do something about this. I hope so, sir, Darnell replied. I'm not the only one. Everyone here is feeling it. Kelvin added, Yeah, Mr. President, my family's struggling too. We need help now, not later. Looking around at the crowd, Trump said firmly, I hear all of you. We have a tremendous plan. Direct payments to families, lowering tariffs on food imports, cracking down on price gouging. I have the best people working on this, the best. But I need you to hang in there. Can you do that for me? We're trying, Mara said, but it's hard. We need to see action, not just words. You will, Trump promised. I don't make promises I can't keep. We're going to make food affordable again, and we're going to do it fast. Darnell looked at Trump and said, I'll believe it when I see it, sir. But I appreciate you hearing me out. I just want what's best for my kids. Trump nodded. And you'll get it. I'm not going to let hard-working Americans like you down. We're going to fix this, and we're going to fix it big league. He extended his hand to Darnell. You've got my word. Darnell shook his hand. Thank you, Mr. President. I hope you mean it. I always mean what I say, Trump said firmly. Turning to the crowd, Trump waved. We're going to make America affordable again, folks. That's my promise to you. With that, he headed toward the door, Secret Service agents close behind. Customers whispered among themselves as the moment settled over the store. Darnell stood quietly, clutching his budget notebook, wondering if anything would really change.